Hi, everyone. If everyone can kindly please take their seats. We hope you had a delicious lunch. Who has an exciting collaboration that they were able to forge during lunch and will be willing to share? Anyone? Okay, we have one at this table here.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is King David, and I'm a Nigerian. So, yeah, we had a nice time talking, and basically, we are looking at technological infrastructures, and we are looking at what we can do with the blockchain technology. And we looked at how the blockchain can power the health industry, the real estate industry, and also the agro industry. And yeah, we are excited about the discussions, the conversations, and we're going to be working out a whole couple of things. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And who are you representing? Which organizations?
Okay, so I'm representing SPC Universe, and it's a blockchain company that has been building talents and entrepreneurs who are building on Web 3.0. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Is there another table? Maybe we'll take one. Oh, yes, excited on this side, the table.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Nicholas from Davis College, Aquila. And my table mates, we had a wonderful discussion, and we were trying to talk about the informal sector, Africa and the informal sector. What can be done to really transform the informal sector to the formal sector? And we have talked about things like, for example, in Rwanda, we have the motorbikes, and people really, the drivers of the motorbikes tended to not really buy the idea of having those digital platforms and things like that. And we're trying to air out so many views. What could be done to really try to transform that informal sector? How can we really let the drivers understand that changing them to the formality is the way to go for Africa and probably all the informals? Maybe my friends can say something.
Thank you so much. Though Alexander is far away, but she was part of the discussion. And our main view, and then Muhizi, I'll give him a chance also to say something briefly. And our main view was basically informing. And we're saying if everybody with the information would be able to educate these guys, however much they are doing something that is informal, but if at all they are informed about the benefits of all these platforms, it would be a way to go such that they would be part and not being left out. Thank you so much. Allow me drive this to Muhizi to say something.
Okay, thank you. Hello, guys. Muhizi Dixon. Muhizi Dixon. I'm a founder of a genealogy platform here in Rwanda. And something that we've discussed on the table was most of the times we do businesses, but we rarely communicate to our end user. And we do need to actually educate them on what we are trying to provide to them. Because bringing tech, and you take tech all the way to the village, they will not understand it. If you do not communicate well, they will never be your buyers.
Great. Well, thank you. It looks like lots of great conversations were happening, and we hope that you'll continue those during the cocktail hour or at any time we have a break. So our goal is to bridge people together, private, public sector, academia, so we encourage you to continue the conversations. So again, we thought we would bring in two more young, inspiring entrepreneurs for our Entrepreneurship Spotlight. We're a little biased. One of them is one of our very own, Leandra Burwa, who's a CMU alum and is the founder of SLS Energy. And then we'll also have Diane Mamararungu, who's the co-founder of Rwanda Green Lightning. I'd like to welcome them both to stage to share their story. We'll start with Leandra.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Leandre, and I'm here to tell you a story about batteries. Batteries being one of the things we use in our daily lives that we really depend on, but we tend not to pay attention to. Like we all have them in our cell phones, in our laptops, in the cameras, in the mics, but we don't really pay attention to where they come from or where do they go when you stop using them or what really makes us stop using them. So there's this influx of batteries coming to our market. And then when it gets to bigger scale of power energy systems and also electric vehicle, electric motorcycles. And currently we have more than 100 tons of batteries retired in the market. And another interesting fact is these batteries retain on average about 70% of their initial storage capacity. So the question becomes, what are we planning to do with these batteries at retirement? We can't put them in landfills. We'll be making them hazardous to people and the planet we're trying to save in the first place. And also the fact that they retain some usable capacity makes it less sense that we import all these assets, use a tiny fraction of their capacity, and then export them at a cost for recycling. At SLS, after understanding how these batteries age, operate, and also what the real reason for them being retired, we understand that we can tap into this remaining value and use them to solve other energy access and energy system reliability and sustainability in the market. So we get these batteries from electronic waste collecting partner in Rwanda, and they get tested to understand the remaining capacity and to figure out the optimal configuration in terms of safety, performance, and the lifetime for the second life applications. So there are so many possible use cases for these batteries, and currently we are focusing on one of the most impactful or also most financially attractive of them, which is power backup at telecommunication towers. So we build power backup solutions for telecommunication towers, and we provide them as a service. By service, I mean you're not trying to sell these assets, but rather selling this power backup availability on their sites. And with this, we expect a 43% cost saving for each telecom tower and a 61% reduction in greenhouse emissions for each telecom tower. So we currently have a pilot project in the pipeline. We want telecom tower operator in Kigali. We have access to 2 telecom towers, and we'll be expecting to validate our technology and our business model in the coming few weeks. Really, what we are trying to do is to solve both this battery waste problem together with energy access and energy system reliability and sustainability in the Rwandan market. Thank you. I'll be happy to engage with you more after the session.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Diane. I'm a founder of Rwanda Green Lighting. I want to share with you a story of how we can solve one problem with 2 solutions. In Rwanda, we have a very limited electricity production, which is shown in the fact that only 45% of the total population has access to electricity. Apart from that, our streets are not lighted. So we have like very few streets which have like access to electricity. At the global scale, we know that we are experiencing climate change mainly due to the greenhouse gases which are emitted into the air. At Rwanda Green Lighting, we are trying to find a solution with mirroring the experience. We are trying to transform those greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, sulfur, these greenhouse gases being emitted into the air into electricity. How we are going to do it is grounded into our business model. So we shall be attracting carbon dioxide, which is very reactive according to research, and we are going to react it with sodium and get a solution which will be undergone into electrolysis to produce electricity. So apart from producing electricity, we also design ramps. We shall be targeting to start with streetlights as like the main problem we have in Rwanda. Even in Kigali, we have like streets which are dark in the during the night. So we shall be designing the ramps, electricity, like at the streetlights, and they'll be like providing electricity coming from carbon dioxide. Apart from that, we shall be solving the problem of climate change and also solve the problem of a limited energy source in Rwanda. So please join us. We want funds because we are at prototyping stage, or also a connection or partnership or anything. Thank you.